People have been keeping kosher for eons, with the practice growing significantly in the West, including right here in Charleston. On this week's Food Friday, we bring you to the only kosher catering company, and we are joined by Marcy Rosenberg. She's the owner of Dining In. Thank you so much for inviting us into your kitchen.
I'm so happy for you to be here.
When we start talking about food and Judaism, so to keep kosher, there are very strict laws in order to keep a kosher kitchen, and maybe you can tell us what those elements are.
So the basic elements are you don't mix milk and meat, ever. So you don't even use the same pots and pans. So the kitchen we're actually in right now is the meat kitchen. We have another kitchen right next door that's a dairy kitchen. So we only cook things in here that would be eaten with meat. When I bake challah every week, we make our kitchen parve so that our challah can be used, which is also on the table.
Yes, so beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's a beautiful process on how you make challah bread. And we've spoken with the rabbi about what goes into latkes, and there's a significance of the oil and why you use oil, why you fry things for Hanukkah. But if we can focus in on these potato pancakes or potato latkes, there's two different ones that you have here. So maybe you can explain what this one is.
So this one is a traditional potato latke, and this one's a sweet potato latke.
But they're both fried in oil, and why are they fried?
So they're fried because of the miracle of the oil. So we try to eat fried things, which is great for health reasons.
Yes,
right?
I know. And for the hips.
Yes.
But you can add applesauce, and sour cream, of course.
Yes.
You've got sour cream.
Well, this is actually a non-dairy sour cream because we are in the meat kitchen. So today when I was going back and forth, am I going to do it in the meat kitchen or the dairy kitchen? It's like, I'm going to just do it in the meat kitchen, and I would have the non-dairy sour cream.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes.
You've really thought of everything.
Yeah.
Why are those two condiments, components, important to the latke?
It's just a tradition.
Is it?
Yeah, and people always argue over, which one's better.
And what's your preference?
Actually, I think I like applesauce better.
Really? I like both.
Yeah.
I love both. Well, you're going to be showing us how to fry up latkes perfectly, which these have a beautiful golden brown hue to them. So I can't wait to see how it's all done. So let's head over to the fryer right now.
Okay. Earlier, I made this potato latke mixture. I did it by grating potatoes, and I mix it with eggs and onion and matzah meal, and salt and pepper. And then once I get it to the right consistency, I fry them. So these are regular potato latkes. And I also made sweet potato latkes, which is actually a mixture of both the white potatoes and the sweet potatoes. This oil's pretty hot, so you can see already that the regular potato ones are already getting that nice golden color. We're gonna just turn these. I'm actually gonna flip this one back over again just to get the other side. Sometimes if you have it on a nice low temperature so they don't get too brown, you have to flip them back over so that they both sides get cooked well. And when they're a nice golden brown, you should always have a pan kind of close by. You want to put them on some paper towels so that they can drain and not taste too greasy.
Marcy, this looks so delicious. Thank you so much for showing us how to make latkes.
Sure, it was my pleasure.
I've got to try one now. It has a perfect crunch on it.
Thank you.
The worst is when you have a soggy latke.
Yes.
This is anything but. This is fantastic. And also, I'm told to have a bite of the challah.
Yeah.
But there's a special way to do it. So I get to do the honors?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's my kids actually like to break it apart too.
They do. Well, here it goes. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, what a beautiful piece of bread. That is fantastic. Well, the food is absolutely delicious, but the scenery is also very special. Marcy, can you tell us who made that beautiful menorah?
So some of the students Addlestone Hebrew Academy. They made some of the menorahs that we see behind us. They try to do creative things every year. They give the kids an opportunity to do something fun and interesting with the menorahs. The Addlestone Hebrew Academy is the only Jewish day school in Charleston as well.
Well, and the children did a beautiful job, and it's just a wonderful celebratory time of year. And you've brought us into your kitchen, you showed us just how you celebrate, and we're gonna all have to make this at home. I don't know if I can, but I think I'm gonna have to call you instead. Thank you so much, Marcy. That's gonna do it for us on this edition of Food Friday. We'll see you again next week.
Food Fridays on Fox 24 News Now. Sponsored by U.S. Food Chef Store. Great food, wholesale prices.